this can. So, hello everybody. My name is Christy. I'm a silver leader and travel trainer, and we are going over a VAX travel ad this evening. Now, the first thing I wanted to talk about is why we're doing travel ads, the purpose of the travel ads. And it's to get you out there, it's to market your business, get you seen. There's lots of other ways to market, but this is the easiest one. And if you're consistent with it, it does help. It does work. I have gotten bookings off of my post. I post every morning. I post a travel ad. Either I do the travel ad the night before or I'll do it in the morning. And I'll post to buy, sell, trade sites on Facebook. And I'll also post in some that are labeled like travel deals and things like that in Facebook. And there's lots of little cheats where you can post more um, at one time. I don't know how well you know Facebook, but it's really important to be consistent. Have a habit, whatever time of day. And I usually try to do it during the high scrolling times, before 9 a.m. when people are getting ready for work and just getting up, and then in the evening when everyone's getting home and starting to relax. So that's just my routine. I don't know, everybody else's time or what works best for them, but I do it every single day. And I post I'd say about 30 travel ads a day, but I only post like three and then I can do 10 at a time because I can select other groups. I don't know if I'll be able to show that because I do that part on my phone. I might be able to show it on Facebook on the computer. We'll check when we get to the end. But I just would really wanted to emphasize, why we are doing the travel ads and how important they are. So if you have VAX pulled up, you'll pull up that and pull up Facebook. And then I keep a list of not all of them, but some of my mock bookings so I can just copy the format. If it's for a cruise or all inclusive, that way I can just pop it in there. Let me see. Here's one. That's it. So then let me get to my business account. Some people post on their personal profile page. I only do like once a week. Otherwise, my daily travel ads are posted in my business. Oh, it did not post the little doohickeys today. Some days it does, some days it doesn't. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just posting the format and then I'll type over everything. That way you just don't have to remember the format. You're just using the same format every time. So if you'll sign on to VAX, we will go through and your first selection is going to be what brand you want to use. If you're searching for a client and they know what they want, I would like search in like the first three or so just to price compare, but we're just doing a travel ad tonight. So I'll just select travel impressions. And we're going to do flight and hotel. And I know we're posting on Facebook, so um, one of your clients not be in the same might not be in the same area as you, but we're not going to post the total price of the vacation anyway, so that will be fine. I'm in St. Louis, so mine is always selected for St. Louis. All right. Does anyone have any ideas of where we want to go today? No? Okay.
We can go to Costa Rica.
Okay. We will go there. I really want to go to Costa Rica and I want to play with the sloths. All right, let's do two. Now, to get a deposit, we need to book out, like 5, 6 plus months ahead. most suppliers want to be paid within 60 to 90 days of the travel date. So you're not going to get, if you book less than 3 months or 4 months in advance, you're not going to get a deposit and payment. So we're going to do Costa Rica. Where we at? February, March, April, May, June. Let's try September, because then if we really go any further, that we're really getting into hurricane season. So let's do September 13th to the 19th. I always add travel at protection. And if you want to follow along, if I'm going too fast, let me know. VAX is always slow. I don't know if it is for everyone, but on my computer, I could take naps sometimes in between. Has anybody played with VAX or worked in it yet?
I have, but it's kind of confusing still to me.
Yeah.
So
You can do so much in it. So yeah, it is really not hard once you learn your way around it. So, all right. So it pulls up the itinerary summary. It always starts with airfare. When I'm doing travel ads, I don't mess with the airfare, but if I am going in there for a client, I try to avoid next day arrival. So you can go in and just click on outbound flights. And you'll be able to, on the left, if your client has preferences, you can select stuff here. I'm going to click one stop and see where we get. And like I said, if I'm doing it for a client, well, here it shows you the airlines and it shows you everything about the flight. And then underneath of it is all the different classes, the seats and stuff. If you scroll down, there's the next one. And see that one, it leaves early in the morning, but you're getting there at 1 o'clock. So you'll get there in plenty of time to get to your hotel at check-in or right after. So to me, that's a better deal. I don't want to pick, and for a client, I don't want to pick non-refundable flights. So I would just select this, which is going to be more money. But, and like I said, normally with a travel ad, I don't mess with this. I'm just kind of showing you guys around. Here we go. So then it also changed my return flight. So that's not too bad either. Leaving at 2:20 so you don't have to get up early on the day you're leaving. So we'll leave those. And then next comes the hotels, resorts. You can filter a little bit. Each one's a little different. On the experience, if you know your client wants all inclusive or adults only, you'll be able to kind of pick. We'll go ahead and do all inclusive. Those are good for travel ads. If you know exactly where they want to stay, you can come down to the bottom here on the left and type it in. But so we're looking at all inclusives. It automatically sorts by preferred, which is fine for us. But if you're doing searching for different things, you can definitely, furthest and closest to the airport, things like that in the ratings. So Fiesta Resort all inclusive, that's only like a 3 star. For not that much more money, you're getting 5. The Root Palace, Costa Rica, Planet Hollywood. These are all kind of decent. Yeah, let's do secrets for around the same money. Okay, see, exclusive perks. This room qualifies for free perks available only through us. So that's cool. Bonus hotel, instant price match. Okay. So I'm probably gonna like the bungalow clean king too. Click on the resort and it's gonna pull up information about the hotel, pictures where you can select rooms. Um, Here's the current promotions. So it'll say it when we're looking at the rooms, what promotions are available for that room. So I'm going to click on rooms. Here's the Bungalow King Suite. And here is, because it's the one that we selected, it's not going to cost us more for this. And they get $200 in resort coupons, enjoy unlimited luxury inclusions during your stay. So pool and beach wait service. So I like to open those and look because in our travel ad, we want to definitely mention pool and beach wait service. That would pique my interest, things like that. So we'll put that back. Now you can, and that's just a bungalow suite. There's one with the tropical view, deluxe ocean king balcony. So there's all kinds of options. We'll stick with what they gave us, the bungalow king suite. So I don't have to select it because that's the one it's selected. So there's pictures here that we'll be able to use. I'm going to go back out real quick. Wait, I didn't select it. Dang it. I didn't need to go back out. I needed to select the room. Every time you come back to this page, it goes with the flight, so always just reduce it again. Okay, secrets, bungalow king suite. Okay. If they want a rental car, you can choose it here. Features, this is going to be, it's going to show you if they don't offer the transfers, it won't be here, but this resort does. So they do have transfers from to and from the airport and resort. The travel protection that we already picked. Sometimes, if you click on features, sometimes there will be activities. Not always, it just depends on the place. There's the transportation. Transportation. Okay, yes. So this does. So we could even, sometimes I'll pick one and just put it in the price, even though it doesn't matter because we're not given a price. I'll pick one and says, includes one excursion or one activity or, something like that. Okay, so I'll reduce those. So now we've got everything that we want. I want to come up here and show you off to the right at the top. It's going to give you how much it is, and then it'll break it down for per person. Now, underneath checkout is booking administration. If you click on that, this is going to show you your commission amount, which that's not bad. It's 10%. But the cool thing about VAX is you can increase it. I mean, you don't always want to, you do want to give your client a good price, but there's been instances where the bulk of my client's cost has been airfare and you really don't earn commission on airfare. So I have kind of bumped it. So I can go in here and put, I want to bump it $100 and I'll click set commission and it's 584. So it's giving me, I don't know why it's not exactly 100, whatever their calculations are. But so now I'm 584. So like I said, I don't alter it much because unless the commission's just really, really low on it. Okay. So then you can come back out and your price and stuff would be adjusted. And then we want to get the deposit amount and the final payment date. So we're going to click on checkout. I'm just showing you all this first, and then I'll go back in and get some of the details and we'll start typing it into our travel ad. Oh, you did, Thron? That is awesome. That is great. Was that your first booking? Remember, you can unmute and talk. So we're going to scroll down towards the bottom. and you're going to see this grayed out area. So, okay, deposit due, time of booking is $720. Full payment due on July 30th. So that's not bad. So while we're here, I'm going to go pop in the deposit amount. And I always divide the deposit amount per person. So the 720 would be divided by two, so that'd be 360. So I'd come in here and do deposit 360 per person based on occupancy of two. And we're gonna go to Costa Rica. What do I want to say there? Oops, no, I want. Do we have, is it 7 nights or 7 days? Okay, so 6 nights, 7 days. Okay. And so 7 days, Costa Rica, all-inclusive resort. I like to do little emojis here and there because otherwise the plain text just looks really boring. But I don't like to go overboard with the emojis either. Um, and then we'll come here and get the room information. Bungalow King Suite. Single bed. The dates I picked, I'll have to get. I might be able to see through the top. Yep, September 13th to the 19th. Okay. The little calendar guy here. Okay. Little money thing. Okay. Get a little cell phone. Okay. Let's do includes. Um, okay, so it includes round trip airfare, transfers, 6 nights, accommodation. I don't always put that. I don't know why that came out today. Round trip airfare, transfers, 6 night. One of them shouldn't be flurried. Flurried plural. 6 night accommodations. Um, and we're gonna make it sound really special and book with me and receive $200 in resort credits. You just want to create like an urgency or at least not all the information. That way they're kind of wanting to inquire more. And maybe this isn't even the vacation they want to go on. Maybe, you just pique their interest. Like, yeah, we were wanting to do an all-inclusive this year. I really don't want to do Costa Rica, but let me see if this person has, some other stuff going on. So, okay. What else besides pictures? Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah. It includes all inclusive. Most people know that comes with the drinks and the food, but I am going to put the pool and beach weight service. Well, apparently. Book with me and receive $200 in resort credit. You want to put your information here and you can say it however you want. Call or text Christy or whoever for your free customized quote or for your free personalized quote, or you can take out free if you do charge. But and then make sure to put licensed, insured, and bonded. And I always, even though I'm only quoting the deposit, I always put pricing and availability subject to change because I am putting dates in here. Um, and a lot of times I will do um dates are flexible. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, so then the last thing to do is just go in there and get some pictures. Why? So let's see if they have any good ones for us. Sometimes I go to Google, but we definitely don't want to post a picture of a room that um, we're not offering. So if you're doing it on the computer, you can easily copy the image and just go to the bottom of your wording and paste it, and it will show up. And I take forever to find pictures. Bird Club Bungalow, Sweet Ocean View. Mine doesn't say Ocean View, but wow, that looks amazing, doesn't it? Okay, definitely. That looks cool. We'll post that. There's at least 3 pictures. These two. See what else there is first. Oh, I like that. Okay. The night pictures always make it look nicer for some reason, more alluring. All right, so we got 4 pictures up. We got our ad. So, anybody have any questions yet? Oh, you guys are chatting in here. Oh, okay. All right. Anybody have any questions? I am going to post this in the chat in case you didn't follow along. So, okay, I'll have to do the pictures after I post. All right, so I'm going to post this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and post it there. That's in my business group. There's the pictures. There's the post. Just make sure, like I said, you change the personal information. All right. Now I can just copy from the chat too. I am going to go back to my personal. And I am going to go into groups. And mm, I've got so many groups now with team building and travel ads. You want to be, and I don't know, I'm sure you've been told this, but if you're just booking travel, then join 10 to 12 groups a day, more and split it up between morning and evening. So Facebook don't ding you with spam or anything. If you are doing team building and booking, then I split it up. In the mornings, I join 5 to 6 team building. In the evenings, I do 5 to 6 travel or not, well, travel ed groups like the buy sell trade sites. Okay. So Tampa, Florida, buy sell. Let's see. This one. Okay. So I am going to just copy from this if it will let me. Not going to let me copy this. Oh, I just got to go up instead of down, apparently. Okay. So I'm going to post in here and then some pictures. You guys are a quiet group. All right. That's good enough for now. All right. So now I got all these little bars in the way that that's not it. So this might not let me. Let me see when I click post. It's not gonna ask me anything, it's just gonna post it. Hmm. Okay. But now I can easily copy it because I'll just come back in here and do it. All right. So let me find a group that's got what I want in there. I gotta go back in here and copy this. Go up. See, it's not asking none of it. Sometimes it'll say like up here, like add groups or like down at the bottom. On my phone, it does, but for some reason this isn't. So sorry, I can't show you that. The next thing I'm going to show you is in this buy sell trade site, it's got buy and sell here. Where here I can just put something in. But if I click on for sale, it's like you're posting something for sale, like you're selling an old toolbox or something on Marketplace. So create a new listing. You always want to pick item for sale. You need to add photos. I didn't save any, so we are literally just going to grab one. That's actually a meme, but we're just going to grab it to show you. Title, 7 days, Costa Rica, 2 adults. Price, we're going to do the deposit per person. Category is always going to be miscellaneous. Condition, I do use like new. I mean, it's a vacation. I don't know what to tell you. And then description, put your travel ad in here. And you can go space things out, if you need to. Anyway, scroll to the bottom and you're going to click next. I skipped delivery method and now share to more places. You want to make sure it does not go to Marketplace. Marketplace does not like you to sell services like real estate and travel. So it will take that off of there. But the buy sell trade sites themselves, some of them will allow it. So now I've got the original one I went to post in, and now I'm going to go through here and look for my other buy sell trade sites. Here's one. Keep looking, but you can do 20 more. You can post in 21 groups at once, doing it this way. So you go through and click your 20 extra, then you scroll to the bottom and you click post. And that's 21 travel ads with one post. Um, it's very helpful. Oh, you're welcome. Every week you learn a little something new, don't you? All right. So, anybody have any questions? That's kind of what I do every day, twice a day.
This is awesome. I'm thankful for that little nugget you taught about pasting the pictures and for the being able to do the buy sell trade multiple groups at
Yeah,
one time.
that was so cool when I learned that. It saves so much time.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, if you do it on your phone, and not the buy sell trade sites, but like in the other groups, it will let you pick like 9 other groups to post in. Right up at the top, up here where it says public group, there'll also be one that says like plus groups or something like that you can click on and you can go, it'll pull up some of your groups and you can pick some of those other ones to post in at the same time. So it is a time saver so much. I get my morning and evening stuff done so much faster. But just stay consistent. You know, even if it's been a while and no one's hitting, be consistent because I only post in the same group like weekly or bi-weekly. I'm not going to do it every day. So people will start seeing your ads and it'll start getting familiar and people will hit you up, and sometimes it might be from an ad a couple months ago that someone just now saw or whatever, or they're like, hey, I saw something a couple months ago, and me and my husband were just talking about blah 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 blah. That's happened to me. So be consistent, get your name out there on Facebook, but everywhere else too. All right. Anybody need anything else? All right, then I can let you go. Make sure you get the pics and the text from the chat before we leave. Otherwise, it'll disappear.
Thank you, Christy.
You are welcome, y'all. You have a good evening.
Thank you for the
You
presentation.
too.
Have a good rest of your evening.
Thank you, David.